which country is the most exposed to recession? Is it the United States or the eurozone? The first answer that comes to mind is the eurozone. It has indeed technically already slipped into recession given the double fall in GDP in Q4 2022 and in Q1 2023. However, for now, this recession looks to be only technical. Indeed, the contraction in GDP is small and not widespread across all growth components or among Eurozone members. Besides, a technical rebound is likely in the second quarter, given the marked decline in public consumption and the very negative contribution of inventories that weighed on Q1 growth temporarily, we think. However, this technical rebound should prove short-lived and thus only postpone for a quarter the question of whether the Eurozone will really slip into recession from the third quarter. The same question arises for the United States. Will the second quarter be the last quarter of growth before the recession? Our current forecasts answer in the affirmative for the United States, but in the negative for the euro area, which would escape recession, albeit barely. Not much would be needed, indeed, for the scenario to switch from the expected stagnation to a recession in the eurozone, while the risk seems to be the opposite for the United States at the moment, as the awaited recession is slow to materialize. The main element underlying our US recession scenario is the larger extent of monetary tightening. The tightening of credit conditions is also more important than in the Eurozone. In addition, real interest rates are set to return to positive levels, reinforcing the restrictive nature of US monetary policy. We also consider the clear recessive signal sent for several months by the Conference Board's composite leading economic indicator through, in particular, the sharp inversion of the yield curve. To conclude on a positive note, there are still factors that support growth on both sides of the Atlantic. The easing of supply constraints, the gradual decline in inflation, wage increases, the labor market resilience, the tourist season, and the investment efforts in digital technology, the green transition, and industrial sovereignty. To what extent can they prevent recession? Verdict in a few months. Thank you for watching and tune in again next week for a new edition of EcoTV Week.